a travel insurance, a credit card, and retrenchment cover when the unexpected happens. If that's not value, I don't know what is. Let's help you write the next chapter of your ultimate story. Call 5950 to open an Ultimate Plus account today.
Your story matters. ABSA.
For in-depth news coverage from across Zambia, local and national news, business, politics, and sports, this is the Sun FM News, brought to you by ABSA. Your story matters.
The news.
My name is Imelda Chikwati to present the news here on Sun FM Radio and TV. The headlines. President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to achieving energy sufficiency, describing energy as a critical driver of Zambia's economic growth and job creation, particularly for the youth. Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mulenga has commended the Zambia Revenue Authority ZRA for its strides in boosting national revenue collection, describing the progress as a positive step toward economic resilience. Minister of Finance and National Planning, Stumbekom Sokotwane, has officially launched the 2022 Census Analytical Report, marking a major milestone in Zambia's data-driven development planning. Football Association of Zambia Fans President Keith Mwemba has urged the public to refrain from speculating about Fashion Sakala's absence from the senior men's national team, stating that the team has not played any matches since the new executive assumed office.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to achieving energy sufficiency, describing energy as a critical driver of Zambia's economic growth and job creation, particularly for the youth. Speaking during a meeting with the Technical Committee on the Energy Sector, President Hichilema emphasized that the government has set ambitious targets to diversify the country's energy mix and reduce over-reliance on hydroelectric power, which has been vulnerable to climate-related disruptions. He highlighted that reforms in the fuel sector, such as the implementation of open access policies, are beginning to yield positive results. These include a decline in petroleum product prices and increased private sector participation. The president pointed to the recent commissioning of the 100-megawatt Chisamba solar power plant as a major milestone in Zambia's clean energy transition. The plant is the largest of its kind in the country and is part of a broader strategy to install 1,000 megawatts of solar capacity by the end of 2025. He reiterated that energy sufficiency is not only about powering homes and industries, but also about unlocking economic opportunities, boosting exports, and ensuring long-term national resilience. Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mulenga has commended the Zambia Revenue Authority ZRA for its strides in boosting national revenue collection, describing the progress as a positive step toward economic resilience. Speaking during a visit to the ZRA pavilion at the 59th Zambia International Trade Fair, Mr. Mulenga singled out the smart invoice system as a standout innovation in curbing revenue leakages and enhancing tax compliance. He said the smart invoice platform is a game changer in sealing revenue gaps and promoting transparency. He, however, urged ZRA to address systemic challenges affecting the efficiency and effectiveness of the platform to ensure optimal performance. In response, ZRA Acting Director Executive Support Laban Simbeye assured the Minister that the authority remains committed to the country's vision of a shared and prosperous future, adding that ZRA will continue to collaborate with all stakeholders to support national development. ZRA is among the key exhibitors at this year's trade fair, which is being held under the theme Enhancing Business Resilience through Innovation and Trade. Minister of Finance and National Planning Tumeko Msokotwane has officially launched the 2022 Census Analytical Report, marking a major milestone in Zambia's data-driven development planning. The report, published by the Zambia Statistics Agency, offers a comprehensive analysis of the country's demographic, social and economic trends based on the 2022 Census of Population and Housing. In a speech delivered on his behalf by Permanent Secretary for Planning and Administration, Ms. Pamela Kauseni, Dr. Msokotwane noted that the preliminary findings reflect a revised population summary, providing critical insights for policy formulation and national development strategies. Ms. Kauseni said the report is a vital tool for understanding Zambia's evolving population dynamics and will guide evidence-based decision-making across all sectors. The launch event took place at the Mulungushi International Conference Center in Lusaka, drawing participation from government officials, development partners, and civil society stakeholders. The 2022 census was Zambia's first fully digital census, enhancing data accuracy, efficiency, and accessibility. The findings are expected to inform the implementation of the 8th National Development Plan and support progress toward Vision 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals. Ndola District Commissioner Joseph Piri has expressed serious concern over the continued illegal manganese mining activities in Mushili Township, located in Bwanamkubwa constituency. During a site visit accompanied by police officers, Mr. Piri stated that the area has not been certified for mining by the Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development and warned that such an be tolerated. He said the New Dawn government thrives on suitable regulations that govern any mining activity and will not allow any individual to endanger their lives or violate legal procedures. The DC emphasized that illegal mining poses serious health and safety risks, including the danger of injuries from open pits and a potential exposure to harmful substances associated with manganese. Residents have also raised concerns about the social impact of the illegal operations. They allege that miners are using abusive language and exploiting vulnerable girls, creating an unsafe environment for children and families in the area. Mr. Piri urged community members to report any suspicious mining activity and reaffirmed the government's commitment to protecting public welfare and enforcing mining regulations. According to earlier reports, several arrests have been made in connection with illegal manganese mining in Ndola, with authorities warning that offenders will face the full force of the law.
It was a cat-and-mouse situation in Mushidi Township as illegal miners scampered in all directions upon seeing police officers accompanied by District Commissioner Joseph Piri. Despite multiple efforts by relevant authorities to stop illegal mining of manganese in the area, operations have persisted, posing a growing danger to local residents. Community members have since appealed to government to intervene and seal off the open mining pits.
Ifo twalandire kuno ingabakese na kabiri ikabafya n'imfasha abamazimba pantu natu batwala sana kubuteko twanaka techi turenda fya na makasa Yesu kuya kuma office apa office yo twaire mu mayiro ni last.
Parents in the locality have expressed concern for the safety of their daughters, citing sexual association with illegal minors.
Abana banono obafuwa bakashana nga babakana ninsere bambye bakashana balamu bafunye mukaloko balesa mukuyiminina apa short time wala mwana bafuma bamufiri njumwine ifia mukutitsika tatuishi banga balamu kubabomfya.
Insults from illegal minors are not an exception.
Bafona tukwata abana bala ku maskulu bale influencer tapera fuba kula sambira ku skulu bakula senda feshira shine inseri so at least abana besikuno bale ona ikamwe bantu twapapata
twafueni mwe buteko because apa padi school secondary aba pa secondary apa baresa muno mu lupiri bareberenga nomba nga bareberenga bale influencer bushenishi fire panga sense sure.
Area councillor, who was also accused of supporting illegal operations, has since addressed the allegations and cleared his name.
So ba mazimba tabomfwa bene noko bafumia maka ba mazimba nshakuishiba.
A local community leader voiced his displeasure with the state of affairs.
How long I've been looking for an investor who will say to our people properly. But unfortunately, this Mazimba and this team, they are not investors we are looking at.
District Commissioner Joseph Piri has made several visits to the site in a bid to curtail illegalities, yet the situation continues to escalate.
On behalf of government, I'm saying this should be stopped forthwith. From today onwards, I don't want to see or to hear anyone doing the mining here until when all departments, all the affected departments that are supposed to sit on this, so that when they are doing the mining, it is recognized as a mine. As I'm speaking, there's no mine here.
Police have now been tasked to maintain a permanent presence in the area to deter further unauthorized mining.
The police, can you please investigate to see where is this coming from? Where is this nonsense coming from? It's very important. This is nonsense. We cannot subject our people to believing in fear, being insulted all the time.
Reporting for Sun FM Radio and TV, I'm Cletus Mutoki in Ndola.
Government has allocated 1.3 million kwacha towards the construction of an official residence for His Royal Highness Senior Chief Kasempa. Kasempa District Administrative Officer Mr. Francis Makanga confirmed the development, stating that the funds have been secured under the Constituency Development Fund (CDF) and that construction of the new palace is expected to begin this year.
We have already initial amount to start the construction of the palace for His Royal Highness Senior Chief Kasempa, 1.3 million. So already that money as the CDF, we have already set it aside. Excellent. And what we are just waiting for is we are trying now, Your Highness and the Minister, at the same time Member of Parliament for Kasempa, to
Maino Kasempa, Member of Parliament Brenda Tambatamba, emphasized that government remains committed to ensuring that traditional leaders are accorded dignified accommodation reflective of their status and role in national development. The two officials made the remarks during a courtesy call on Senior Chief Kasempa at his current residence in Kasempa District.
Minister watala pa province mulungu hapo kwa parliament tuikajije kwa mama tumone pa banda kushadira kino kintu nani muyatwe kukyafuma kuno kwa MP enyi kyafuma ku local government enyi kyafuma ku province twayati kwatakane turoborore kino kintu mambo mova etwendera nanchi mose twisambire uno mujimbo twa mutwikane ba provincial minister wa RF bamba nsakuyana kwenda nanji engineer wa province kwa mamba bapuishe ukidine ne POGO bamutumize phone ba minister.
First Capital Bank Zambia has made history by introducing safety deposit boxes, becoming the first financial institution in the country to offer this secure storage solution. The service, launched under the bank's premier banking portfolio, is designed to provide customers with a safe and convenient way to store valuable items, including important documents, jewelry, and heirlooms. Patience Mutale, head of retail and premier banking, described the initiative as a major step forward in enhancing customer trust and satisfaction. Ms. Mutale said the institution is thrilled to introduce safety deposit boxes to premier banking customers in Zambia. This service demonstrates dedication to providing innovative and tailored banking solutions that meet the evolving needs of clients. She emphasized that the safety deposit boxes are built to offer peace of mind, ensuring that customers' most prized possessions are protected in a highly secure environment. The launch also reflects First Capital Bank's broader commitment to innovation and customer-centric banking, reinforcing its position as a leader in Zambia's financial services sector.
To introduce the safety deposit boxes to our premier banking customers in Zambia. This service demonstrates our dedication to providing innovative and tailored banking solutions that meet the evolving needs of our customers. By investing in innovative products and services, such as the safety deposit boxes, we are confident that our customers will benefit from the enhanced convenience and security. Our premier banking experience is not just about products, it's about offering clients elevated tools to thrive.
The Zambia Police Service has arrested Faith Msonda, 41, of Chalala in Lusaka for disorderly conduct following an incident that occurred in the early hours of July 2nd, 2025 at the residence of President Hakainde Hichilema. According to a statement issued by Assistant Police Public Relations Officer Godfrey Chilabi, the incident took place between 00:30 and 01 hours when Ms. Msonda, driving a Toyota Fortuner registration number BBA 8874, arrived at the premises and allegedly behaved in an unsettling manner when approached by members of staff. Police officers responded swiftly and apprehended the suspect, who is currently in custody. She is expected to be charged with idle and disorderly conduct contrary to Section 178F, Chapter 87 of the Penal Code of the Laws of Zambia. Ms. Msonda is expected to appear in court soon. Meanwhile, police in Ndola on the Copperbelt province have arrested 4 Chinese nationals and 3 Zambians in connection with an attempted theft of zinc oxide valued at $45,521.32. The high-value cargo was intercepted following swift police action after suspicious activities were detected en route to its destination. Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga explained in a statement that the zinc oxide was being transported from STL mine in Lubumbashi province, Democratic Republic of Congo, destined for Trafigura Asia Trading Pte Limited in Singapore. Mr. Hamonga says the cargo was supposed to transit through the Dar es Salaam corridor but was diverted from its approved route. He disclosed that police monitoring systems detected the unauthorized overloading of the cargo at Jessam Industry Company's yard in Ndola, which triggered immediate police intervention. He confirmed that the operation led to the arrest of the 7 suspects currently assisting with investigations. Mr. Hamonga has announced that police have secured the truck and its cargo as evidence to support ongoing inquiries.
The alert was triggered when the truck in question was not from the GPS monitoring system, that it had diverted from its original route, being into the premises of Jessam Industry Company, raising immediate suspicion. Police promptly moved in and conducted a raid at the said location where we are here today in Ndola. And after the raid, we managed to apprehend 4 Chinese nationals and 4 Zambian nationals, totaling 7 suspects. All the suspects are currently in custody and investigations are ongoing. We would like to...
The opposition Grassroots Patriotic Party, GPP, has urged the President Hakainde Hichilema to personally intervene and negotiate with the family of the late former President Edgar Lungu regarding funeral and burial arrangements. Speaking in an interview with Sun FM TV News, party President Damiano Ngoma revealed that President Hichilema holds the key to resolving the current impasse, arguing that the government's current approach has not yielded any positive outcome. He suggests that the head of state should consider traveling to South Africa to engage the Lungu family directly. Mr. Ngoma has also advised President Hichilema to issue an apology to the former First family over what he termed as perceived persecution and the stripping of Mr. Lungu's presidential benefits. He has further appealed to President Hichilema to immediately form a negotiation team chaired by himself to lead discussions with individuals who closely worked with Mr. Lungu in order to reach a dignified resolution.
Find time to visit the funeral house. I think at this time you know the closest friend of Isiero's family. You can just pick some of them. You go there with them. Sit down with the family members. That man, he was your brother. He is your brother now. Find your time yourself, Mr. President. Go there to the funeral house. Hear what those people, they are crying. Hear their grievances. You made a mistake, and even themselves, at some points, they made some mistakes. Where they feel you made a mistake, they mention it to you. Apologize to them. You know, every Zambian this time knows that ECL worked for Zambia for 7 years. If it means giving the benefit of ECL, you can give it to them.
We now take a break. We return with the sports news. Stay with us.
Win namamuli 1 million na ABSA. Play your cards right, Muntu Andy, and you could win big. Simply tap or swipe any of your ABSA cards 5 times in a month, and you could be one of 10 lucky winners to take home a cheap 10-pin in monthly prizes or walk away with a grand prize of 250,000 kwacha. Chaliroku, and you cannot afford to not get lucky. Use your ABSA card to enter the draw. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
Football Association of Zambia Vice President Keith Mwemba has urged the public to refrain from speculating about Fashion Sakala's absence from the senior men's national team, stating that the team has not played any matches since the new executive assumed office. Speaking in response to growing concerns, Mwemba emphasized that no player has been officially excluded and called for unity within the football fraternity. He said individuals must exercise patience until the national team plays its first game under his administration before making assumptions about who has made it to the squad. His remarks come amid renewed calls from traditional leaders, including Chief Mpezeni, who last week urged FAS to reconcile with Sakala and reintegrate him into the Chipolo Polo squad.
There's absolutely, I'll ask you one question. You was asked this question. When you say Fashion Sakala's continued sidelining, how many games has the Chipolo Polo boys Zambia played ever since? Zambia plays a game today and Fashion Sakala is not there. Then you talk about absence. But has Zambia played a game after we have come to power? Have we played any game? Yeah. So ask me that question. When Zambia plays, our next game is against Morocco. If Fashion Sakala will not be part of the team, then come and ask me that question.
Sakala has remained absent from national duty following a public fallout with the head coach, Avram Grant, whom he accused of pressuring players to sign with Israeli agent Nea Karin in exchange for collapse. Grant dismissed the allegations, stating it to be total lies, and demanded an apology, which Sakala declined to offer. Ahead of the 2025 FAS elections, Sakala also accused former FAS President Andrew Kamanga of betrayal, claiming he encouraged him to speak out against Grant. Mwemba has since pledged to address the matter through dialogue, stating that reconciliation and discipline are key to moving forward. That's it for the news. As we go the headlines once again. President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to achieving energy sufficiency, describing energy as a critical driver of Zambia's economic growth and job creation, particularly for the youth. Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mulenga has commended the Zambia Revenue Authority for its strides in boosting national revenue collection, describing the progress as a positive step toward economic resilience. Minister of Finance and National Planning, Stumbeko Msokotwane, has officially launched the 2022 Census Analytical Report, marking a major milestone in Zambia's data-driven development planning. And in sports news, Football Association of Zambia FAS President Keith Mwemba has urged the public to refrain from speculating about Fashion Sakala's absence from the senior men's national team, stating that the team has not played any matches since the new executive assumed office. On behalf of the entire news team, my name is Imelda Shkwati. Stay tuned.
Sun FM.
Imagine having the financial freedom to live life on your terms. With the ABSA Ultimate Plus account, you can manage your finances, save for the future.